Welcome in, welcome in. Gotta send our link out real quick, and then we'll get it going. Should be a good night. I'm going to be doing the second episode of our co-op career with our boy Tooch. Just trying to send our link out real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get going.
Hopefully we can prove this one.
Yeah, hopefully tonight goes better than Jeddah.
Jeddah was front wing damage.
Yeah.
Collision.
Luckily, I'm pretty sure that we should be in Australia. So, Australia is one of my more comfortable tracks in my opinion. So we should be able to be doing some pretty good work tonight. Those of you who did not watch the Chinese Grand Prix sprint qualifying, you missed a great show. Playing some Need for Speed until my phone went off. What up, Eric? Welcome in, brother. You playing Need for Speed on your phone? I used to play a bunch of Asphalt, if you know what that is. What up, F1 boy? Welcome in. It's lit. Stream about to be hype. Appreciate it, Curtis. Welcome in. Welcome in. Eric, you playing on a PS4, not on your phone. Even better. Well, I did. Just to let you know, I did still used to play Asphalt a whole bunch when I was younger. Day to day was pretty good, man. Gotta be honest. Gonna cut straight into it. Jump right into the action. Those of you who are tuning in for the first time tonight, of course. Curtis, you don't have enough to buy all 5 tickets? And you would just type in there you go. There you go. Alrighty. So, like I said, those of you who didn't tune into sprint qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix, you missed a great show. It was honestly pretty crazy. Practice 1, the grass caught fire off to the side of turn 5 because of the sparks of the cars, and then in qualifying, same thing. Right out of turn 5, ground catches fire, grass is literally on fire next to the circuit, and then start of Q2, it just is torrential downpour. And it was incredible to watch. How much do I need again to buy a ticket? 150. $150. You should have got your points. I gave you some. Hopefully it did update for you, so you could actually get it. Yeah, exactly. You only need 50 more. Yeah, we're here in Australia this weekend, Tooch.
Sir?
Here in Australia.
Time to put in some work and try to improve.
We did. I'm in the lobby whenever. Are you going to race with the same guy from yesterday? Yes, Eric, we are racing with the same guy from yesterday. He's not a guy, he's my boy. His name is Preston
Yeah.
or Tooch, whatever you want to call him.
It'd be me. And I should just be able to go to career, click on 2-player.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the lobby now, so you just load up
Clicking on
into it.
it's not gonna. It's not allowing me to join up.
What do you mean?
Like I see the option for the saved career. I'm clicking on it, but it doesn't like respond.
Accept that invite. You should have got an invite. I don't know. I didn't know if I had to invite you or not.
Good. Loading my mail right now.
Do want to let you guys know, those of you who aren't aware already, whether or not you're on YouTube or Twitch, we are starting a giveaway. Started yesterday. It's going to run for 2 weeks. The first place prize is going to be a copy of F1 24 Champions Edition on whatever platform that you choose, whatever platform you have, or whatever platform you plan to get by the end of the year cycle. And second place winner will receive a pair of gloves equal to value of like $45. Still haven't decided on the pair of gloves. I'm probably going to decide tonight. So, Will, appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in, brother. Shay, welcome in. What's up, brother? Thank you for rolling in. I know you don't watch any qualifying or the practice, but you missed a great show at the Chinese Grand Prix this weekend. It should be a great race. I'm beyond excited to watch the sprint race and the actual race. Will, I appreciate you though. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. We're gonna keep it pushing. Shay said, "What up, Tochi Wochi?"
What's going on, Shay? How's the day going?
We're going with a caffeine-free stream today. We got 3 water bottles next to us. Of course, if you do want to consume caffeine, exclamation point W. Find you the cleanest energy drink on the market. My personal favorite is going to be the Calio Cream, but I also like the Watermelonda. That one does not have caffeine in it, but welcome in, Josh. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna go ahead in advance.
Yep, we're good. So we need
Alright.
4 greens here. We're hoping for
4
4
greens.
greens.
Come on.
Let's see what we get. Come on, come on.
I know we were expecting some
Yes.
through, but some of them
That's
have failed
huge.
quality control.
Let's go.
That's
You'll need
huge.
to tell a team what to
That's
redevelop
actually
via the R&D screen.
amazing.
That is huge. That is pretty huge. Alright, we don't have any resource points right now, so we won't really be able to get any upgrades. But that's alright. Sitting P4 in the driver standings, P4 in the constructor standings. Of course, we did finish 18th last race. We had a pretty horrible showing around Jeddah. We got a P1 and a P18. Could be better, obviously. We're going to hope for better performance here. If you want to just skip straight to the weekend, we can.
Yeah, we can go.
I'm ready whenever. We're going to need
You're
some
not
resource
currently in a
points.
rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by
And
the media who you consider to
we
be your
are-
rival. Think carefully who you select.
I'm going to
Go
keep it
grab
on.
me
As while you will receive a
balance.
claim for
Energy
beating
beverage.
them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so.
Still don't have enough for an upgrade. That's all right. We'll go ahead and jump to the race weekend. Tooch did walk away to get him a drink, but it's all right because he already hit start, so we're loading up now. Appreciate you stopping in, though, Josh. Hopefully you guys are all having a good day. Let me know how your day is going today. I had a pretty chill morning. Woke up kind of late. Honestly, a little bit upset with myself about that, but I was up kind of late watching the race and everything going on. Yeah, I appreciate you, Smart. Welcome in. Thank you for the like. Thank you for tuning in. First time I've seen your name come up. I don't know if this is first time you stopped in, but appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you have a good time. Hopefully you enjoy the stream tonight. We got our second episode of our 2-player career mode with our boy Tooch, also known as Preston. Will says his day's been great. That's a good thing to hear, Will. I'm glad to hear that. That is a good thing. We're sitting with the third best car, just ahead of Mercedes, just behind Ferrari. Red Bull's still got a pretty giant gap between us and everyone else. Does look like it's going to rain towards the end of the race, so that could probably put a little bit of a dampener on the end of the race. I'm predicting Tooch P2 with a 0 after. P20.
Okay.
F1 boy says Tooch will get P5.
Wow.
Qualifying is going to be dry. The race, of course, like I said, is going to be wet.
See, I think if I get good qualifying, I don't think I'll be bad.
All right,
As long as I don't
so
have to fight my way through the pack.
we've got practice 1, then we'll jump to qualifying, then we got our race.
Let's do it.
Of course, we need to get as much resource points as we can here. Being that we're going to start from the back grid, I'm probably going to take a whole new engine just so that way we can guarantee ourselves maximum power. Because we won't qualify for real anyways. So we might as well take the penalty to get a brand new engine. Being as that we use the power here. So that's going to be our plan.
Man.
Tooch, I don't know if you want me to
They
give
told
you
about the new
the
parts that have come in from the factory, right?
setup or not.
Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Actually, yeah, that'd actually be appreciated.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Eric says top 10 at most.
Let's do it. Starting from fuel load.
I usually just like 7.5, 8 laps.
7.5, 8 laps. Okay.
Wing is 34.25.
Got it.
Transmission is 51% on, 52% off.
Got it.
If you feel like you're spinning, turn your on throttle to 55%.
On throttle to 55.
If you feel like you're spinning.
Okay.
Suspension, far right, far right, far left, far left.
Got it.
You see sprint qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix? Yes, I did, Josh. It was an incredible battle. I love when there is intense battles like that. Suspension, top down. Ready? 38, 11, 4, 1, 33, 37.
Got it.
100%, 52%. If you feel like you're locking the rears, throw it to 54. Okay. What's the prize of the giveaway? Prize of the giveaway, first prize is copy of F1 24 Champions Edition, and the second prize is going to be a pair of racing gloves. Although you are on YouTube, unfortunately, the only way I could start it was over on the Twitch channel. If you want to jump over on the Twitch, you can drop a follow, get 10 points, and every 10 minutes you spend in the stream, you get 5 points towards it. And then if you drop a sub, you get 20 points towards it. Tire pressure 22.3 on the fronts and 20.1 on the rears.
20.1?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, like I said, go over to your practice sessions and actually click on the one that you're trying to do.
Don't make the same mistake as last time.
Yeah, because we need those resource points now.
So take it easy for the first couple of
All right,
laps.
we're going out with our race strategy. Pulling out on the medium tire. Got about 8 laps of fuel in the car. It's our first laps of the day. Those of you who were in the stream last night, you do know. But those of you who are tuned in now for the first time, we did recently just purchase Le Mans Ultimate. I've not got a lot of time on the game. Turn your brake bias to 54% before you even pull out. How do you think there should add a possibility to turn off bad conditions in F1 24 career mode? It would be so easy for them. Wouldn't it be great for bad players like me? You can change the settings of the weather conditions. You can make it like a clear race weekend the whole entire time. It's just under the settings. It's a little bit. It's not like it's hidden, but it's the. I'm pretty sure it's called forecast settings. Maybe I'm thinking of Grand Prix mode then. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be good for the casual player, especially if you're like really serious about just trying to race in only dry conditions. But I also think that like kind of the whole point of F1 is like there is mixed conditions at certain points. Trust me, I get it. I'm nowhere near as fast in wet conditions as I am in the dry. I don't know. For like career mode specifically, I would rather see something like you get control of your teammates' strategy, like through the race, because the AI strategy is always insanely abysmal. So in my opinion, like I would rather be able to control the, like especially in my team. Play career mode with my friend with no replays, and it is impossible for us when it rains. I mean, that I can understand. I guess I never really thought about changing the weather. I know that you can change like the predictions, so you know like exactly if it's going to rain or not. Josh says, didn't Lando get pole for the sprint? Yeah, Lando got P1 for the sprint race. It's Lando, and then Lewis, and then Fernando Alonso. It's a pretty crazy top 3 for 2024. Hopefully Gasly gets out of the way. We'll use a little bit of ERS right there. What up, Mr. Charlie? I believe that's Spanish. I don't know exactly what that says, brother, but I appreciate you stopping in. I mean, I get where you're coming from, Carol, and trying to want like only to be able to drive in the dry tires, but you could also just change, like this maybe is a little bit more, I don't know, it's maybe a little bit more frustrating, but you could just take the circuits off that it typically rains at. And I know that there's a chance for it to rain at almost every one of the races, but some of them are more rare than others. I don't know. I think that the changes that they made are going to be good for the future. I think that the more and more that they see community engagement and they actually hear what is said and do what's actually said from the community, I think the game could be good. But I just think that like teams being able to approach you mid-season, and I also found out a little bit more about that doing some deep diving yesterday. Teams can approach you mid-season and you can like talk to other teams for secret meetings, or you can talk to your own team through a secret meeting, and if you get found out, like you lose reputation within your own team. Well, give me 1 second, I'll read that chat. As a Hamilton fan, I'm actually really happy he got P2 for the sprint. Hopefully he can get some points. That's exactly what I think, Will. You should have saw my reaction off the couch when I saw Hamilton go pole in the sprint qualifying. I'm pretty sure my girl almost slapped me because I jumped probably 12 inches off the ground. Straight off the couch. I didn't know how to control myself.
I'm gonna go out for qualifying pace.
Yeah, Josh, I agree. He could win the sprint. I mean, it's a little bit optimistic to think that. Because obviously, Verstappen's P4, so he's still pretty close. And he could easily make moves. And their car's still the fastest right now. But I also think that Lando in that McLaren is going to be pretty... He's going to be pretty quick this weekend. And honestly, I'm happy for him. I'd like to see him get his first race win. He should have got it in Russia 2021. All the true fans know he should have got it then, but he didn't, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, it just seems so easy for EA to change, especially for new players. It would be easier and less frustrating. Yeah, I get that for sure. I also think that maybe in their mind, maybe they just think like if you want to get away from the rain that much, maybe you would just go to Grand Prix mode. And I know that it's definitely not the same in any way. So I'm not recommending going to Grand Prix mode. I'm just saying I know that maybe that's their thought process. I don't know. Their thought process might just be to add as much money to the game as I can, to suck as much money out of us as I can. That's probably what it is. I don't know. I've never liked EA. I've never trusted EA. I hate that they had their hands in the cookie jar when I started playing the F1 games. But what can you do? I think it was good for Codemasters because they're like an indie time group, but I also think that maybe it set the community engagement back a little bit because EA does not listen or care about what the people that play their games say. And I think that anyone that's played any EA game ever knows that. Not even just F1 specifically. That this is just... Ethan, this is F1 23. Appreciate you stopping in. First time I've seen you in the chat, so I appreciate you rolling through. This is episode 2 of Co-op Career. Me and my boy Tooch taking over McLaren. Everybody hates EA, says Shay. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't think I've met someone that has actually had a good experience with any big game developer, really. Like, I hate saying it like that, but once they get to the point to where the game's selling millions of money, they don't care what anybody has to say because everybody's just gonna keep buying it. Curtis says Madden physics, LMAO. 0.1 right there. Eric says Lando was a missile. Yeah, I agree. I agree, brother. Both McLaren cars looked quick, honestly. Piastri looked fast. I'll tell you who surprised me the most, though. Kick Sauber. Both Bottas and Guan Yu Zhou getting into Q3. And just the fact that Guan Yu got it at his home race, the first time that he's raced there in an F1 car, that's incredible to me, for one. And for two, they were both out in Q1 last weekend. It rains a little bit, conditions start changing, and they both go to Q3. And that's why I love F1. That is why I love F1. The sprint race should be great. The race is going to be good. We're just doing fuel saving here, so we're doing a little bit of lift and coast into the corners. We'll do one heavy lift and coast here. And then we'll do it one more time going into the last corner. That should be fuel saving done. I hope Russell does well. Yeah, I was honestly surprised to see George miss Q3. It was a bit surprising, in my opinion, just because I think that in the last 9 months, George has been quicker than Lewis, unfortunately. And, I mean, pretty sure pace just says that, especially in one lap pace. George used to be Mr. Saturday, and I mean, he still is, but he just, for some reason, that car just doesn't feel like it's working for either one of them right now. And it did this weekend for Hamilton, and hopefully it stays that way. Because I know that, I mean, practice 1, 2 weekends ago, he was saying that the car was decent, and by the time we got to practice 3 in qualifying, he was basically begging for another ride. So, like, what can you do?
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
How you feeling around here, Tooch?
Moving pretty quick. My best is 121. Pretty solid.
121 what?
121.6.
You're a second slower than me.
I'm out of fuel right now, so I'm just kind of.
Was that on the soft tire?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you like pushing?
Yeah, I was pushing, but I'm not sure that's the fastest I can go.
Okay, I was just.
definitely think I can go faster.
I was just wondering. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure my time's on a hard tire. It might be on the medium tire actually, because I don't think I could have set the fastest time of the session, lifting and coasting into the corners like that. No, Shay, I wasn't. I'm trying to help him, brother. Like, if he's a second off of me right now, that's incredible. Because there's almost 5/10 between him and Sergio. Like, probably going to be looking at turning the AI up this weekend. I think Tooch has shown improvement already.
It's a good thing to hear.
One thing I will say, like, for future reference, when you are doing your qualifying pace and stuff,
Standing by.
on your fuel lap, like your fuel load, I would, instead of doing like 8 laps, I would do like 4 laps, so you have enough to do like the out lap, a push lap, and then the cool down lap, so you can come into the pits. Because you really only want to do 1 full push lap on the soft tire, like I said. Because after their 1 push lap, they've lost all of their grip that they have. Who's going to go Mercedes next year? That's a good question, man. It is a good question. I honestly thought it was going to be Fernando. And then he shocked me by staying at Aston. I didn't think he would stay, honestly. I mean, this might be crazy to say, but I could see Carlos ending up in the Mercedes just because, I mean, he's quick. He's shown that he has pace, obviously. He's always been decently fast. But I could also see them bringing up one of the F2 drivers. I could see them giving Nick DeVries another shot. I don't know. There's an endless amount of options, honestly. Josh says Albon might. That's a good pick, honestly. I mean, he drives for the Mercedes Academy now. He's been outperforming the Williams like he always does. And I think that if they could give him a decent car, him and George would definitely be able to give us some good battling.
I'm gonna drive out and go try to do race strategy.
Heard that? I'm almost
You
done.
got any tips for that?
Not necessarily. You just,
Just try to do consistent laps.
yeah, you just want to try and stay as consistent as you can. And it's only the first, you want to try and get 3 laps in a row because that's how you get your points.
I got the drive out lap and then it'll start, correct?
Yeah. Like as soon as you cross the start finish line, your strategy will start.
Okay.
The only one that I would say that like has a little bit, I wouldn't even say it's a trick, but like it takes a little bit more is the fuel load because it takes a little bit of lift and coast.
Yeah. When you come out of the pits, that turn 2 coming out of the pits, what gear are you in?
Turn 2 coming out of the pits. What do you consider turn 2? Like,
Well, that's why I said turn 2 coming out of the pits, because just a second turn right out of the pits. I don't really. I'll look at it here in a second and I'll give you an actual.
is it the left-hander or the right-hander?
It's like a
Okay, test complete.
Right
That
to
was
left?
A really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Most
Well
of the
done.
time, I usually, on the corner entry, I'm in 4th gear, and before I get down on the power, sometimes I'm in 5th, just so I can play it careful and not spin the car. But 4th or 5th gear through that. That's turn 1 and 2. That's why I was asking, because if it's down the long straight, like the second straight,
Understood. Stopping this lap.
I'm about to be in the pits, so I'll just switch over to you and look at your car and watch over your like vehicle. So tell me what corner you're talking about. Because I'll tell you every corner, what corner I'm in, what gear I'm in if you want. No, I mean, Josh, those are good guesses, man, for real. Albon was a good guess. I didn't even really think of Albon. They definitely could give him a seat.
oh my lord.
If I had to go top 3, I'm gonna say Carlos, one of the F2 drivers from the academy, and then we'll go Albon because I do think Albon is a good guess. All right, let's find our boy Tooch. Was it that corner or no?
Yeah, this one.
4th gear.
You're in 4th?
Yeah, pretty much the whole time. Like, I'll go into again. I go into 3rd on the entry, and then, like as I'm going out to put power down, I get into 4th.
Okay.
Stay in 6th gear.
I caught that a little early. We'll get better at that.
Same thing here. 3rd on the entry, 4th on the exit. So this is the corner that I was talking about, is 4th and 5th. Now 3rd on the entry, 4th on the exit. Stay in 7th gear.
Stay in 7th.
No, I was telling you on the straight. You should have been in 5th.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was like, what?
There's, on like some of the straights that you're shifting up into 8th gear, you don't
Yeah.
have to.
Okay.
Let's check our times real quick. 123. Tucci's on a 120.6. We got Sergio on a 122.1. That's about 5/10 of gap between Lettuce and Perez. We may look at turning the difficulty up just a little bit. That's the straight right there that you should stay in 7th.
Okay.
The one that you just came off of.
Yeah. Definitely didn't just slide. We're good.
You're locking in right now. I'm gonna mute up. He's honestly locked in. Little bit of a off-track moment there, but he didn't lose it. Of course, we know that his gears probably aren't that high when it's like in 4th gear and it's fully pinned like that. Sometimes that's just it might have been there. Sometimes that's just what spectating does. 123.2 on his time. On his race strategy. Who else has done a race strategy? Guan Yu Zhou done a race strategy? He's faster than me at this point. Shay, I don't think that's true, brother. I mean, it might be at some tracks. But also, I think this is one of the easier tracks, in my opinion, and it allows for people to just open up the whole of the car. And as a beginner, I think that's just what you want to do, because you're always trying to find, like, especially if you don't know F1 and you go into it as a beginner, you're always trying to give it more power than what you should be at pretty much all times. And this is one of those tracks where it kind of allows you to do that. The car almost asks you to give it more power around Australia. This is the only corner I think that he'll have a hard time with, especially when the tires start to have a little bit of wear on them. Are you full pin?
Yeah.
Out of that exit?
Out of this?
No, like going
The one
down the back straight. The last 2 corners of the lap. When you're exiting the corner going down the back straight, are you full pinned in 4th gear?
I don't recall, actually.
Okay. Well, I was just asking because that is probably the sketchiest corner on the circuit. And if your tires have a little bit of wear on them and you're going full pin at that point, there's a good chance you're probably going to spin. Also, Shay said that you're faster than him at this point. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. It may be around Australia.
That was the corner I went into 8th. Need to be in 7th.
Got a minute 30 on the practice session.
I'm boxing this lap.
Have you done all 3 of your programs?
I think the only thing I didn't do is fuel management.
Do you throw the pit limiter on as soon as you cross that line?
Usually
What up,
not,
Diego?
no.
Welcome in.
Usually I can keep my foot at like 76, 77.
I was going to say, because that's where you can usually gain a lot of time, especially against the AI. Because they don't push it as far as you can in the pit lane, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, you said you did all of it but fuel management?
Yeah.
That's fine. We don't need to do the fuel management. We've only got 40 seconds left. You won't be able to drive out anyways. I'll leave it up to you, but I do think that maybe turning the AI up just a tad
We can do that.
could potentially benefit you. I'm retiring just to save the 30 seconds. You don't have to if you don't want to, but
Works. We're gonna make dinner here soon, so
how soon?
probably after this Grand Prix.
So like after the whole race, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because the groceries and stuff just got here.
as long as we have time to do the race.
Yeah. I just gotta. It just takes a little bit because I have to like.
So you were
Go down the
you were
audience.
almost 5/10 faster than Sergio. And they have the fastest car.
Is that good?
Erica says, "Can you please say hi, Hannah and Leo?" Hi, Hannah and Leo. I appreciate you stopping in, Erica. Appreciate Hannah and Leo. What was what was on the brain before that? Okay, yeah, the AI. You were 5/10 faster than Sergio.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we turn it up like
Shit, make it competitive. I don't want to sit here and like run laps around AI. Like I want it to be like I'm fighting against them to where like I can learn different things.
okay.
So it's not just like
That's what I wanted to hear.
low bias.
We'll
I
go.
want it to be competitive.
We're at 70 right now.
Don't put it to
Shay
75.
Shay
Bump it to
said
75. Let's go.
Shay said 90. I'm thinking like
90.
I'm thinking like
Whoa,
78.
brother. Brother, whoa.
I'm thinking like 78.
Yeah, 78 is cool.
All right. Favorite
It's gonna be a
color.
battle.
Favorite color is probably blue. If you want a specific
Kinda shade.
shade,
What
it's
shade?
sky
Baby blue?
blue.
The same thing. Baby blue, sky blue.
Yeah, they're the same thing.
All right. That's my dog.
If you want it on a surface, throw it on a Porsche 911, and there's my dream car.
Beautiful.
Sky blue Porsche 911
Alright,
or a sky
you ready?
blue GT3 RS.
We're going straight to qualifying?
Yep.
Let's do it.
We can do the tow method again. There's
Yeah,
two long
Yep.
straights, so I'll
Just gotta
I'll
practice that.
I'll tell you down the back straight and down the the main straight into turn 3.
Okay. So on our pull-out lap, show me exactly where you want to start at, and then on the
Okay.
do a fast lap and just run it.
What was PF1 like? Eric, I don't know if that message is English to me. PF1 like go 110.4. Eric, brother, you're gonna have to elaborate.
Elaborate.
I'm not catching your drift on that one, buddy. Alright, I'm going like 4.6 laps of fuel. Actually, I'm gonna go.
Wow.
You should go 4.6. I'm gonna go like 6.3, just because I'll stay out longer than you will. intentionally.
So you're doing how many? I'm gonna do 5 laps. 5.2.
Okay, that's fine. So the same thing as me.
Because recently I've been running out of fuel because I'm not paying attention.
I
You
know,
ready?
but
Track's clear.
that's also where you. So this is where
Checks
we're gonna
complete.
practice.
Everyone be aware.
Yep.
We've got a
We
car
have-
in the garage.
There's plenty of sets of soft tires. Have a good time. Thank you, Erica. Welcome.
You want to throw on mediums first?
No.
Oh, no.
No, save those for the race.
Okay.
Save them ones for the race.
All right. You ready?
Yep, I'm out on the track now.
Let's do it. Drive out.
We're gonna have a couple people that will probably be on flying laps behind us. So we'll have to just watch out for that. That will be something that we'll have to be mindful of. I am driving a little bit slower than normal, so giving you a little bit of time to catch up, and then the gap this time is gonna look a little bit. I have to stay a little bit farther ahead of you this time down the back straight. Actually, we should probably do it down this straight. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it down this back straight right here.
This curve?
Yeah, the one that you're on right now.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna feel nice. Holy shit. I feel like that's gonna be so sketchy though.
Just trust me.
Oh, I trust you. Didn't say I
That's
did.
that's where Ferrari did it last year, so I think that's where they see the most benefit.
Goodness, you're fast. Holy. I'm on you though. Bring that back here, boy.
Are you on Hot Lap ERS?
Yep. Almost lost it right there.
That was pretty sketchy, I'm not gonna lie.
That was very sketchy. I was like, where's he going?
That was
I just
pretty
trusted Dove.
sketchy.
I just got stuck on the rumble strip.
Alright, that should have been a little bit of help right there.
I mean, I definitely think it sped me up, but I just slowed down. Check my tire temp. Uh-oh, this is gonna be my fast lap. There we go.
That one that we were just on should have been your fast lap.
Yeah, I know. My tires weren't up the temp, and they still have nowhere.
One 121-1. There's something that we're missing here.
What is that?
I don't know, but something is missing because the AI should not be that much
Okay, we
faster
can
than
take
you
you
at this
this lap.
point. Just based on how many clicks we turned it up. Also, you're probably really low on fuel.
Right, let's have you in at the
I
end
am
of
really
this
low on
lap,
fuel at the
please.
box on this lap.
Let's see. I mean, it was your sector 3. That's what it was. The tow gave you 3/10. We're gonna have to do it again. The tow was worth 4/10 at least.
Holy.
Maybe even more if I could get a little bit closer to you and not ruin the first part of your lap. Because I was too close to you in the beginning part of the lap, and I was too far away when we started the tow. But it was still worth 3/10. So it's at least worth 4 or 5/10 down that back straight. So if I can tow you down the next, like on that next hot lap, as long as you can lock in your sector 3 and not fall off the track again, because that's what happened.
Yeah.
You lost 3 seconds on that time. I mean, you're still sitting P8, and you're only 2/10 off of P1. So, like, it's definitely there.
Or you think I just throw a new set of tires on and we go out and try to do that tow thing again?
I don't know if we should do it right now, but if you want to, we can.
What's the track look like?
There's about 10 out, but
Okay,
everyone's
when
about to
you're
be
ready,
coming in.
Let's go.
Alright. See if these guys pit, and then if they pit, we can go out. Yeah, they pit.
No, they will.
Yeah. Alright, I'll throw some new tires on.
I'm driving out now, so that way I can give us a little bit of a gap on the first part of the lap.
Okay, I'm driving.
Because I don't want to give you dirty air through the first sector. That's why I was trying to, like, pull away from you in the beginning. And I started
Yeah, I was
slowing
really
down.
trying to catch up to you, to be honest.
And I mean, it's a good thing that you were catching up because obviously it helps, but through the corners, it will end up hurting you because you'll pick up dirty air. And sometimes it can make the car feel like it's easier to slide. It's not like the biggest difference, but it does make a slight difference. So, like, my whole goal is to try and stay a decent amount ahead of you. Make sure your ERS is turned off right now. And warm your tires up. Remember, like, 5-10% of the brake pedal. For, like, primarily almost the whole lap. And not the whole lap, but, like, when you get to, like, 89, 90 degrees on the tires. And then you can let off. And just do a little bit of small swerving action.
I got them at 85 and 90 in the rear.
All right, they're good. That's range.
Yeah, they feel phenomenal. I gotta try to catch back up to you though.
No, I've got it. I'm creating it. Don't worry.
Yep.
Just keep driving like normal. Make sure right before you come out of the last corner, throw ERS on hot lap.
It's on hot lap.
All right, here we
go.
go. Let's see if we can't get this tow down, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm pushing.
And I ain't talking about a big tow.
I actually don't think I've ever pushed like this on this track. Holy. You in front of me just makes me want to go, like, Mach 1. These tires are so sticky, it's actually insane. Madden physics.
All right. It's all on Tooch. We did our part. Yo, it's me from high school. Mike Oxlong.
Let's
What up,
go.
Mike?
Let's go, Joe.
What up, Mike? I'm guessing that's a P1.
Okay, their
Yes,
best lap time
sir.
so far is a 1:19.5.
I told you that felt like a good lap.
We're probably going to have to do it again because the track evolution is going to happen.
Let me check my tires. My
Hamilton
tires
on
are
a-
good to run another one.
Nah, they won't be. Trust me.
You sure?
Trust me.
Okay.
If we want the best out of the lap time, new tires is where you're going to have to be. Oh, God.
Yeah, that was almost catastrophe.
Well, yeah, I'm letting the AI drive right now. I'm checking lap times. You're on a 119.5. Hamilton's on a 120.1. That's 0.6 between you and Hamilton still. I would recommend
Pitting
we
this
both
lap
pit,
then.
though.
Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Boxing this lap.
Yeah, we both dive into the pits. I think using the soft tires that you have are going to be, it's going to be beneficial. I don't know.
That was good.
Got
That was
one,
a good lap.
probably got like 0.6 from that move. Maybe not that quite. Maybe not quite that much. I should have probably been a little bit closer. That was on me. But it's hard because I don't want to compromise him through the corners. I want to drag him down the straight. And it's tough because I want him to be as close as possible, but unless I can slow down and compromise that one corner, it's pretty much the only chance because if I slow down,
the shot.
we have to. I mean,
All right, new tires are going on.
I don't know if they're going to improve by 0.6
I got an idea.
or by the 0.5 that you and Hamilton are gapped from, but he might find at least 3 or 4. I can
depending
almost
on me downing fuel load.
to what?
I had it at 5.2. I could down it to like 4.0,
Yeah, just turn it to like 4.
3.4.
Just turn it to like 4.6 or like 4.2.
I can only do 4.0 and 4.6.
It'll get there. It'll get easier the more you two do it. Yeah, I mean for sure.
We'll do this. All right, I got 4 laps flat of fuel, ready to go.
I wouldn't pull out yet. Don't drive
Okay.
yet.
I'm waiting on you. Good.
We'll probably have to give them just a moment. See what I'll check Alex's times to see if
No, Job. Oh no.
what. Did you drive out?
Yep.
It's all right.
Won't
Sorry,
go
we're just
anywhere
gonna
that fast.
have to do it right now.
I mean, there's
All set. We're ready to go. So let's
3
get the car
minutes.
out onto the track.
Give the brakes like 10-15% through the whole lap until you get to like the end of sector 2 because there's gonna be a bunch of cars pulling out onto the track like right now.
You're saying get my tires hot?
Get them warmed up because we're gonna have one chance at this, and your next lap will have an insane amount of traffic because they're all gonna be out on out laps, and you're gonna be the only one on a timed lap. So that's the only beneficial chance that we have. Because the whole entire grid is about to come out onto the circuit.
Okay.
I'm passing you.
That right there is perfect. That's perfect. That was perfect. Holy. Oh my goodness.
See, that's the dirty air. Slow down a little bit. You're good to push. All right, we should be traffic free.
I'm pushing. We have just enough time to get this done.
We'll probably cross the line one more time before qualifying's over.
Dirty air, baby.
Could have got closer there.
That was closer than the last time.
Let's see what happens. We got enough time to cross the line one more time, so might as well. You won't have enough. I don't think you'll have enough ERS to push a whole nother lap.
No, I don't think so.
Just let me know if you're following positions. $1:19.9 is Hamilton's time. 1:19.8 for Sergio. Got a 1:19.5 for Tooch. 3/10 on the AI. Need to back off pretty heavy here. Then I'll drive. Compare the lap times. We got sector 2 was a 17.8. Sergio did go a little bit faster than you in sector 2. So I can't tell if it was super beneficial. It probably helped your speed down the straight just because this setup is a little bit high on downforce.
19.8.
I almost messed up there. I almost set a lap time that would have put us out of P20, but we're on a new engine, so we'll be at the back of the grid regardless. 10th gap between Max Verstappen and our boy Tooch.
Yes, sir.
He was faster than you on all 3 sectors, and somehow you have a lap faster than his. What was the warning for on that lap?
The warning? What do you mean?
Yeah, it says that you have it said that you earned a warning.
Exceeding track limits, maybe?
Your lap time shouldn't count then.
I don't think I even exceeded track limits that bad. Like, not enough to...
Well, that's what I'm saying. It said that you had a warning, but if you would have done it in qualifying, your lap time would have been deleted.
Okay, mate. So
Who knows?
unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we are going
Ready
to
when you
start
are.
tomorrow's race further back than we expected.
Doesn't look
Don't
like
know
it's
how
going to
bad
rain
gonna get
until
yet,
the
'cause that's
end
no
of the
different than
race.
everyone else. All we can do is
That'll be interesting.
control our own performance. And I know you're going to...
it might be a situation where we will have like 2 or 3 laps in the rain and we'll end up having to finish the race on the dry tire in the rain. So, just be prepared.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you what strategy to use this time. I'll give you my opinion, but
I mean, like, you giving your opinion is literally the only thing helping, basically.
I know,
Other than
I'm just
me
saying, like,
doing it myself and learning.
I don't know what the best call is going to be because it's probably going to have you start on the soft tire and then you'll pit for the medium.
And probably have to pit for wets at the end of the race.
But I'm probably going to start on the medium and I might try and push it way farther than I should.
Let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Buchan lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen
It just depends.
alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid.
If they say that it's going to rain in like 15 minutes
Hamilton, Russell,
Sorry, go
Leclerc,
when the race starts,
Fernando. Let's talk about Buchan.
then I probably change the strategy. What strategy do they have you on right now?
They got me on mediums for 7, hards for 9, and softs for 4.
Yeah. I don't know if that's. I don't know if a 3 stops the way. It does seem like there's going to be a lot of people on the same strategy as you.
Yeah.
All 3 cars behind you are on the medium tires, so I'd probably stay on the medium.
Okay.
But I'm going probably. Yeah. I'm probably going to go 11 laps or so on the medium tire and then switch to the hard compound or vice versa. I'll do 9 on the medium and then 11 on the hard tire. Just depends on how it feels throughout the race.
I mean, I can go mediums, and then softs, unless I need to go mediums, and then...
I wouldn't 3-stop, honestly.
You wouldn't restop?
I don't think it's worth it.
Okay, so what do you think I should do? You think I should run mediums and then just hards? Because I'd really have to baby softs in order to keep them.
I think medium to hard is the better strategy.
Medium to hard?
Yeah.
Okay, I get rid of the third stint.
I don't think the 3-stop will work around here unless it rains. If the rain gets really bad, then we pit for the inters, but I don't think a 3-stop. The AI might try and 3-stop, but I think nursing the tires to the end.
Are you able to check when they are?
No, you can't check the strategy.
Oh fuck. Oh, excuse me.
Shay's saying hard to medium. I was thinking of that, Shay. I was gonna go on the hard tire, but there's way too many people around me on the soft tire. So I think we just start on the medium and then we'll end it on the hard tire, just so that way if we do have to nurse the tires to the end, we're on the hard tire. What was FP1 like? Can you do 110 for AI? No, Eric, Tooch is not at the level of 110 AI. Tooch is not at that level yet, brother.
No, I am not.
We're just going to try and keep it clean. Obviously, some of our moves are going to look like crazy dive bombs, but that's just because we know the AI is going to break a little bit earlier than us into all these corners. We need to keep our front wing in one piece. Weather report.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Rain in 10-15 minutes. If it really does rain in 15 minutes, the medium was the better tire to be on because we're going to have to go medium to enters. Little bit of side-by-side action there with Bottas.
That start was okay. Now stay alert
66
for
to
threats around
75
you.
AI for him.
I'm fighting Hamilton right now for P1.
Reading chat there, almost just cooked us.
Oh no.
Again, we're side-by-side with Bottas here. Yeah, we're on 78 AI right now, Eric. Again, we started off lower than this. We started off way lower than this. Every day that we play and every day that he practices, the AI will increasingly get harder. And of course, this isn't the typical AI we race on, but we find ways to make it more interesting.
Oh, I'm out. I'm done. Job.
Did you DNF or did you...
Uh,
No, you're good,
I
you're
may
good,
have
you're
just-
good.
Okay, clear.
yeah, I'm good, but I snapped off my back wing.
Your back wing?
Yes, my back wing. Oh my god.
Yeah, brother, I pray for you. This race is gonna get difficult.
Pray for me, brother. I'm gonna need it. I'm already going into the pits.
They can't fix your rear wing.
DRS is
They
being
can't.
enabled
They
this
can fix
lap.
your front
Use
wing.
DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
That's not good.
They can't fix the rear wing.
That's not good at all. That's not good at all, brother.
No, not really. Not really. In other news, I will say I think the rain is going to show up a lot earlier than what it predicted.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Engineer saying rain in 10 minutes.
Tire for now.
We'd be about 8 laps off of the rain. We went for a crazy move there. Didn't pay off. Still plenty of time.
I got the whole race just without a wing. This is the sketchiest thing I've ever driven.
Yeah, honestly, it's gonna be tough.
But I'm spinning out into every corner I go to, and it's just not like spinning out, but sliding into. With no downforce in the rear.
Well, and then even if you get close enough to get DRS, you won't be able to open it because you don't have a rear wing.
Exactly.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Now he's calling for 15 minutes on the rain.
I can open it up, I just have to be nowhere near third gear.
These AI are actually making it kind of difficult to pass them because of the track layout. I'm not having an easy time getting past them.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Having a lot of wow moments over here.
And I keep missing DRS from the double detection zone.
That sucks. I gained 3 seconds, and then
Nice
or not
work,
3
mate.
seconds,
That
but
brings you up a
a
place.
second and a half, and then lost the what I had.
They're just not even like giving us room
Okay,
to
expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes
move
from now.
alongside them.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Still got plenty of race to go.
I am on hards, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna ride these until they die.
Oh my god.
You alright?
Picked up wing damage.
Our gap to the car in front is
Just because,
1.5 seconds.
Literally the AI is insanely ignorant at this point right now. This is so frustrating. I don't even understand how this is happening.
I think at this point, bro, I should be able to take an F1 car around a drift track.
They're just so much faster in the straights because of their setup that it barely ever makes sense to even make the move. Luckily, I think our wing damage is pretty insignificant right now.
Caution, caution.
Do you have a Assetto Corsa? Yeah, I have a Assetto Corsa.
Okay, we've got a full course caution.
Oh,
Safety car
yes!
out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need
No!
to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and
This
we're
gives
going
me a
to risk
good time to catch
penalty.
back up.
Slow your pace immediately.
Gonna get a free pit stop here.
Is safety car out on track?
Yep.
I'm getting my ass back to the
Pit
pack.
strategy complete. See these tyres
Hashtag
through to the end
WRC
now.
for life, not this F1 stuff. Well, that's your opinion, brother.
Is there anybody else boxed right now?
The rain's
Yeah.
a few lap outs yet, but
There
it
was
is
a lot of
coming,
people
so
that
be
boxed.
careful. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
I should have went to the soft tire. It's gonna rain. Should have went to the soft tire.
Talking to me?
No, I should have.
5 minutes until
The rain's
rainfall
5 minutes
expected.
away.
5 minutes until rain.
Uh-oh.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I should have pitted for wets right now. While safety car's out. That's what I might do, because I'm actually gaining ground.
The inters will be overheating if it's not raining. I'll just let you know that they will overheat
Okay.
like crazy.
I mean, it would be a ballsy move regardless.
Yeah, I mean it might pay off. But I definitely
just
should have
switched
been on the
medium.
soft tire. They're all on medium tires.
It looks
Dude, if
like
I put
rain is
inters right now,
inbound and we're
I think
expecting
that would
it
be
in
the
around
play.
5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain. Okay, dries seem like the best
How far is the
tyre
rain
for
away?
now.
I can check.
5 minutes.
Radar suggests some weather.
What's your opinion on it?
Around 5 minutes time.
I don't
so
know.
stay
It'd be
on your toes.
gutsy.
Dries
It
definitely
might
seem
pay
like
off
the
though.
fastest tyre at the moment.
How do I do that? How do I like,
Hit B twice and pull up your.
Yep.
Well, you would have had to pit that. Now change it to enters. The tires.
I'm there, oh, found it. Enters. Got it.
It's a gutsy call. It might pay off.
I just gotta drive on them easy until the rain comes.
Still have wing damage.
Yeah, I know.
No, we both have wing damage. Yours
Oh,
is
we
rear
both?
wing and mine's front wing.
Twins.
Luckily, the front wing is, it's yellow, so it's a little bit more relevant than it was, but
My rear wing is orange.
yeah, that's tough.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
You're gonna have to try and push to catch up to us. Safety car's coming in this lap, so when they cross the line, they're pushing like racing.
I'm trying, dude.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful.
Rain's a
Okay,
few laps
dries seem
out.
like the best tyre for now.
Rain
I've
is
made
a
up like
few
5
laps
seconds.
out.
5 minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I'm pushing way too hard for these tires and this swing.
It's up to you now. We're over.
leading
We're
our
racing for
teammate
real.
by
So
25.7 seconds.
all the driving that you caught up was worth it.
Joby, I slipped a gear in my wheel. Now my wheel is upside down. I have to drive the rest of this race with my fucking real wheel upside down. Sorry, excuse my language.
I don't know how that happens, but
My gear, I think my wheel's broken from
Battery
drifting
charge
so
is
much.
high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
What if I yank it hard enough? Will it spin back? No, it won't. I'm just driving upside down. It'll work.
now we got 5 minutes.
It looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes.
5 minutes for the
until
rain.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay,
I want this
good
rain to
work.
come right
Great
now.
pass.
We gotta follow Fernando through. Can't get stuck behind Guan Yu Zhou.
The rain's about
We
to hit.
don't think it's going to stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment.
So says the
watch
engineer.
out. Dries
Yeah, he says
definitely
any
seem like the
moment.
fastest tyre at the moment.
He says any moment on the rain.
Heard.
It's definitely close. Should have been on the soft tire right now. It's another strategy blunder.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change.
It's so hard to fuel a car with a wheel like this. Don't you dare spin out on me.
We won't have much time to use ERS if it does start raining, when it does start raining, so we're draining a decent amount to try and catch up to these two.
My whole thought process right now is I'm banking on them to pit for wets.
For some reason, the AI seems to be fighting
DRS
harder
has been
than they
enabled.
usually do.
DRS is now enabled.
Gotta catch up to Charles here. We know we can do it.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
He's saying dry seem like the best tire for now. Must be light sprinkling in some areas.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
The rain may not be it may not be coming anymore.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
I'm checking the weather report. He's not mentioning rain.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
The rain might have passed us, bud.
I got hoed.
It may not rain at all. Check your weather report, see what he says. I see rain. I see rain.
Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us
see
for
rain.
a while now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
We're past the clear.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Dries are still the fastest at the moment. Dry tires still fastest currently.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
I'm just gonna stick with the enters. Hope my decision was a good one. Even though they're starting to fall off now.
Yeah, they're probably heating up a lot.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not even that, it's just the tire wear. Driving them so hard to try to catch back up.
The rain is definitely starting to come down a little bit
Okay,
harder.
I think we're still in the right tyres for the time being. So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the
I'm out.
foreseeable
Oh, no.
future. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre
Lord
at the
have
moment.
mercy, brother. This is not my day.
It's alright. Happens. It's all happened to me yesterday. Need to break the DRS. I think we might have just done it.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Tire condition good, minor front wing
Dries definitely
damage,
seem
rear
like
wing
the
damage
fastest tyre at the
has
moment.
severe. Don't know even how I'm still driving, but works.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And my wheel's upside down, but everything's coming at me today.
Yeah, you can't say it really wasn't your day. You've been having a lot of technical difficulties right now.
I'll send you a picture once we get done with this race. My wheel is like
Appreciate everyone stopping in
60
tonight.
degrees.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Engineers still calling dries our best tire. 17% is our worst percentage. We could easily nurse these to the end, even if we stay on them.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
We'll say without a rear wing, somehow I'm going faster on a straight.
You said you had front wing damage too, right?
Okay,
Yep.
dries seem like the
That's
best
how.
tyre for now.
Okay.
He's still calling dries for best tire. The rain is getting
Dries definitely
significantly
seem like
worse.
the fastest tyre at the moment.
Got Tooch in the pits. It's not been a good race for him today.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Verstappen's out of the session. Looks like he's in a gravel trap. Is that an engine failure or is that...
DNF, I don't know.
We'll have to check the race replay.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
It's probably,
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
we're probably a lap off the crossover period at this point.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
There's no way dries are still the.
He's still calling dries our best tire. We got Verstappen up here in the gravel trap.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Caution, caution.
Pretty sure that car's in a spot where they can grab him.
Okay, clear.
Yep, no safety car.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Still calling Dry's best tire. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm really
Getting off
struggling.
intermediates.
Really struggling. Why?
Are you struggling on dries?
Dries
No, I'm
definitely
not
seem like the
struggling
fastest tyre at the
necessarily,
moment.
but it's just I had a lock up there.
Man, this is not my race.
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
It's all right. We're gonna get decent points. I got fastest lap. I'll be P1 so long as nothing happens. Looks like we're gonna be spread out on the points as well because honestly, Verstappen DNFing's pretty huge for us, and I don't see any of the Mercedes boys in the top 5. I think Mercedes is running 6, 7, 8. I think Mercedes is running like P9 right now.
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
He's calling 10 more minutes of rain and saying dries are fastest.
Minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Obviously, we know we're not going to get to the dry section. Got 4 laps left.
Time last lap was a 1 minute 27.4.
Oh no.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Is that you?
Okay, the
Yep, that was
safety
me.
car is out. Safety car is out.
Did you just see me on the side
Need
of
to
the?
form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make
No,
sure
I
to keep it
didn't. I
positive.
just saw it.
Okay, we've been
Looked down at
informed
the
due to
track and I saw the
increasing
orange
risks, they're
bubble.
moving from a virtual to a full safety car. Full safety car.
Alright, well, on that note, I don't mean to just disappear, but I'm gonna go get some stuff ready for food.
Lauren with the bit. Thank you, Lauren.
Okay, you're doing well out there.
Come on,
Keep
Joby.
it up. We're looking
How
at
do the
about
hards
10
feel right
more
now?
minutes of rain.
Not
10
bad,
minutes.
honestly,
10
but
minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Would intermediates be
Dries
better?
definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
he's still calling dry tires best.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. You're doing well. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
F1 boy got his ticket.
There's a lot of water up on the track, Joe.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's
Oh, I know.
negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Trust me.
The radar's showing a clear patch.
That's why I'm
on this
having a
rain.
hard
There's about
time.
10 more minutes of this rain. Dries definitely seem like the
why I
fastest tyre at the
crashed.
moment.
I'm having a hard time understanding how the dry tire is
Okay,
still the
you're doing well out
fastest.
there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Okay, dries seem like the
We
best
may end
tyre
up
for now.
finishing under the safety car. The field has a pretty widespread gap right now.
Okay, we're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
We may end up with 1 racing lap.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Probably got one racing lap here. Our tires are in the 25% range now. We're looking at 27% on the rear left. Every other tire is going to be at 25%. Sergio is behind us on the hard tire as well, so it does seem like the hard tire was probably the best call. At some point, I was thinking that I should have went on to the soft tire.
Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have 2 racing laps. We don't want the tires to cool down too much.
We've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Just warm them up just a little bit.
Here you go.
We're off.
Come on.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. You're doing well. We're not certain
Locking
which is
them
the
up.
best tyre right now, dries or inters.
Crossover period just started. We've got 2 laps. We're just going to have to push it and persevere. It is going to get a little bit sketchy. If we pit at this point, though, the race is pretty much over.
We've got a lot of spare energy.
I doubt we see the AI pit here. We're going to have to be really careful on the overtake button. We need to make sure our wheel's completely straight. The last thing we need is overtake to cause us to lose our rear wheels. Got a 2-second gap to Perez. Alrighty, F1 boy, have a good night, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you have a good weekend. We'll be live again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Little bit of a slide there. I don't like these conditions.
The radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster.
Last lap here.
Crossover. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Still got yellow wing damage. We're babying the car right now. I don't like the conditions that we're in currently, and I am very worried about losing the rear end at some point. So we're just playing it careful.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 3.3 seconds.
We're just burning all of our ERS down these straights. Brake a little bit earlier than we do on when it's dry. Looks like we're going to be coming on P1. P1.
Let's go.
Add it to the counter. That's 1 on the books for tonight.
McLaren have pulled it off. They've won in spectacular fashion here today. So, Natalie, what do you... As the winners make their way up to the podium.
We are gonna, I believe Tooch has to leave, so we're gonna go ahead and save our replay there. We will check the standings. We jumped to P1 in the driver standings. That's huge. Stay P4 in the constructors. We're 1 point off of Ferrari. 15 points down on Mercedes. Looks like Mercedes did only score the 2 points this weekend, which is huge for us. Of course, Verstappen not finishing the race, also huge for us. Hopefully we can get a weekend where me and my teammate can both get a comfortable race and we get some huge point haul for the team.
That'd be a blessing.
I believe Tooch is getting out of here. We're going to jump to some online races. I'll take a vote whether or not you guys want to do open lobbies or if you want to watch some ranked play. Just let me know. In the meantime, I do need to use the restroom. We are going to go with Hamilton as our rival.
Not an easy decision, but you handled
Is
it.
er.
Thanks.
Alrighty, brother. I'll take stuff out of here. Get this
Alrighty.
all unplugged. Take care.
Shay says open lobbies.
Open lobby.
Alrighty, brother. I'll catch you when you're back on.
Alrighty, brother. You take care.
Alright, stream. We will be back.
Peace out.
Holding on to what I know, to everything I've learned, what is real and fabricated. What is wrong? What is my problem? What can I get out of this world that I created? Fighting the storms in my head, don't know where I have been. I'm alone, no one to turn to, no one understands. Shit's too complicated. Away, and I feel like I am someone else. Away, and I feel like I don't know myself, no. Away, and I feel like I don't know my name. And I don't want to live this way. I don't want to keep on wasting a life. I'm drowning in my head, I'm losing the mind. And if you could know, yeah, if I could show.
We're back. We are back. We got Shay saying open lobbies. That's probably what we're going to get into. Welcome back. Welcome back. Give me 1 second. I will change the stream title. Just give me 1 moment. I apologize. That didn't seem to work. We'll fix it here. Give me 1 moment. I do apologize. Alrighty. We should be good now. I apologize. Should be good now. Change the title. We've got the correct title on the stream. Welcome in, Ginger. I don't know if you want me to call you Ginger, if you want me to call you Toad. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome into the stream. First time you stopped in. I appreciate you coming through. Can I join on PlayStation? Yeah. I don't have a problem. Just add me on EA. I will accept your friend request and send you an invite when I get to the lobby. Shay, I know that you want to join as well, so I got you, brother. You know I'll drop you an invite. Ginger, if you want to exclamation point EA, you will find my EA name. Send a request there, and yeah, I'll accept it, and then we can get going. Appreciate you stopping in, though. We may end up creating our own lobby and just having people join. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No force feedback racing. I'm gonna get some dubs. Got you right there. Planty's online. We might as well drop him an invite. Got more Troyer on. Might as well drop him an invite. We'll take the alpha. We know that we want to be at the back of the grid, and that is where the alpha starts. So, one good way for us to get in there. All good, Ginger. Like I said, you just gotta send me that friend request, brother. I will accept it and send you an invite to the lobby. Sorry, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. All good. All good, Mortrer. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the best wishes. We'll try and stall here to give Ginger time. Ginger time to send the request. Excuse me. Yo, what up, Planty? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Dropped you an invite. Don't know if you want to partake or not. You did join. I see that. Ginger, unfortunately, you missed this race. Just like I said, send me that request, and I will accept it as once this race is done, and send you an invite. Unfortunately, I did not check. Planty hits a stretch. I didn't check the settings of the lobby. Shay or Planty, did you happen to check the settings? I don't know what we're expecting here. Excuse me. I did just race around Australia, luckily, so feel pretty locked in here. Planty did not check the settings. All right. Well, we'll just play like we got damage, and we'll just see what happens in front of us, honestly. We're P14. We got our teammate P15. Planty behind us sitting in P16. We'll hit one last stretch just for the channel points. Oh. I'm ready to get into it. We got 5 laps here at the Australian Grand Prix. Starting P14. See if we can't get us a win here. See if we can't get us a win here. All right, here we go. 5 red lights.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage.
Oh,
I've got
there
some
is
new
damage.
Strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
I don't know what kind of damage there is, but I think it's simulation, honestly. I barely got tapped, and I lost my front wing. That's okay. We're still going to push on. We can still make moves. I think there's a little bit of a connection issue in this lobby right now, and that worries me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Planty got spun. Oh no. Typical online shenanigans.
Okay,
Ginger,
clear.
I would really prefer if you would just send me a request so I could accept it. Shay must have gotten hit as well. Planty also got hit. Sim damage with no assists except regular corner cutting. I knew it was sim damage. We barely got tapped off the start of the race, and we lost our front wing. Off the start, I didn't realize it was manual. So I just sped up and smashed into the wall. That is unfortunate. The Ferrari that was ahead spun. DNF for the Ferrari. We got wing damage, and we're going to have to try and pass this Aston Martin. The wing damage is going to hurt us. But anything is possible. This is our chance right here. Somehow we didn't get DRS. He's going to get DRS down the back straight, so that's okay. He almost lost the back end there. We need to stay a little bit ahead of him. so he can't send a crazy dive bomb on us. This is our race to lose right here, ladies and gentlemen. He lost time to us. We've got orange wing damage, but somehow we're still pulling away from everyone in this race. Manual grills aren't controller so annoying. Yeah, I can't even imagine, Planty, honestly. I'm sorry that I set you up for that. Like I said, I really should have checked the settings. Of course, if we need to find a new lobby, we will. If we need to start our own lobby, we could do that as well. Sometimes it just takes a little bit more to get people in there. He's caught up a little bit of time. I'm assuming that he probably hasn't picked up any wing damage. He probably just almost lost the back end a couple times. So funny, just everyone crashing. Yeah, the start of the race was actually insane. Watching just everyone's car get spun around. He is catching up a little bit to us. Let's lock in here. Last thing we need is him getting DRS at the last straight and catching up to us. Ginger, if you're having trouble finding my EA, man, you said you were on PlayStation. Never mind. I was gonna say add me on Steam, but looks like we are gonna take home the race win. Orange wing damage. We started P14. Throw another one on a counter tonight. We're 2 for 2 so far tonight. I'm pretty sure that the Aston Martin behind us was the host of the lobby, so maybe we could take host, because I saw it say migrating host. Maybe we become host. We'll change the settings, that way we don't have to change the lobby. Ginger said, "Can you add me? I'll tell you mine." Ginger, listen, I don't have a keyboard over here, so that's why I prefer if people add me, because I have to get it up. So the stream, I would have to pause the stream to get up and add you. I don't know why you're necessarily having a hard time. Not a bad race. We had 6 people finish. Shay is going to add you. What's your EA? Send your EA in the chat. Shay will add you. Shay will send you a friend request, and then you add Shay. Shay will send you a invite to the lobby, and then I can just send you a friend request when you're in the lobby. So we got 3, 6, 7 people in the lobby. Maybe we took over the host. I'm hoping we did. If we got host of the lobby, we won't have to find a new one, and we can change some of the settings. We didn't get the host of the lobby. Unfortunate right there. Pretty unfortunate there. The grid is customized, so who knows what the grid looks like. Still regular corner cutting, still sim damage. Sim damage is the main thing that we need to look out for. As long as we know that we're in sim damage, we can drive a little bit carefully. Did you put it in all lowercase? Yeah, we got Sim Eric back in the building. Host is going to make himself first. That's fine with me, man. Just put me at the back of the grid. Just put me at the back of the grid. Looking like it's not going to rain. We are on clear settings. Staying on sim. And it seems like he's still got the assist restrictions on. Really trying to wait it out. Ginger, I don't know if you saw Shay sent you a friend request or not. Looks like Planty just got kicked. Something may have happened to Planty's internet here. Welcome in, Portugal. Appreciate you stopping in, bud. First time I've seen you stop in. The stream, I think we're P2. This is definitely not where we wanted to be. Definitely not where we wanted to be. We need to lower our tire pressures. Nah, he just kicked me. Okay, Planty, we will find a new lobby after this race, brother. Trust that. I thought we were already loading up into the lobby, so I didn't think that he could kick anybody at that point. Unfortunately, the wheel has decided it's going to do its gear spinning problem. So it's probably best that we find a new lobby anyways. Because we're pretty much driving with no force feedback right now. I don't want to say that's impossible, but it's pretty hard. Ginger, when we get into our new lobby, Shay will send you an invite. It's going to be a tough race against Eric here. Appreciate the follow, Ginger. It's going to be a close one. After this race, yes, Shay will invite you. We're going to have to find a new lobby. Looks like Planty got back in the race somehow. It's going to be a good race against Eric here. Okay, that's a Planty AI then that we're facing behind us.
DRS is now available.
I think our setup is more effective down the straight. Maybe Eric is running a little bit higher downforce than us. Hard to tell. I wish the wheel was not acting up. I feel like I could be driving a little bit faster than I am currently. Not trying to use that as an excuse. It's going to be tough keeping up with Eric, I'm not going to lie. If the wheel wasn't acting up, we could probably be a little bit farther ahead. But I don't think we're going to be able to catch him. Not a bad race, honestly. Wish the wheel wasn't acting up. Probably could have allowed for better driving. Potentially a better race. Also, Imola is definitely not a good circuit for me.
Final lap. Push, push.
It's definitely not my best circuit, and sometimes I just get a little concerned with the way the wheel sounds. But it's all right. I mean, P2.
Gap to your teammate behind is 17.5 seconds.
Obviously, we know it could have been worse. Can we do Jeddah or Austria? I mean, depends. I'll have to see if one of us got host of this lobby, because we're going to have to find a new lobby for real. Because we can't have Benny Boy kicking out Planty whenever he wants. We come home, take P2. Of course I'm watching the Chinese Grand Prix this weekend, Planty, of course. It's a silly question, my friend. Unfortunately, wait, what was Max Verstappen's Austria qualifying time? I don't have a clue, brother. I do not have a clue. Unfortunately, the race will be late for me Saturday night. It'll be around 3 a.m. for me Saturday morning. So, not the greatest, for sure. It's just me, Shay, and Sim Eric in here, so maybe we're the host of the lobby. If not, it's probably Eric. If Shay's the host of the lobby, then that's good enough for me. If Eric's the host of the lobby, we can't trust that he'll change the settings. So, who knows? Who knows? Should be because you've been in there the longest. Are you even going to be able to join the same session since he kicked you? Is it like GTA session? Like what? I didn't even know you could. I really didn't even know you could kick people in EA. On an EA session, I mean. People are having problems loading here. Shay, make sure you drop an invite to Ginger. For some reason, I'm pretty sure my nose is bleeding right now. Maybe I just smell blood. I don't know. It's weird. Very weird. Sim Eric is the host. Yep, I figured. I knew it wasn't going to be us. We got Luxor on, but I don't know if he is wanting to drive right now. Please not Australia again. We just did Australia. Jay, make sure you invite Ginger. Sim Eric, if you can hear me, brother, please change it from Australia to something else. Sim Eric, if you can't hear me, brother, please, somehow, some way. Shay says, if you didn't get the invite, you might need to restart the game. He changes it to China. Ginger doesn't even have online. His PS Plus ran out. Still assist restrictions on. So whatever. We got to change our team. Got to go to the Haas. Hopefully the Haas does not act up for us. It ran out just now. Ginger, that is unfortunate, brother. That is bad timing, my friend. Horrible timing. I'd love to get some more people in here. We might as well drop Luxor an invite. We'll just send him one. Just in case he's busy or racing currently. Don't know what it looks like when you're racing and you get an invite. Send our boy Tooch an invite just in case he randomly comes back and decides to join. Got a couple more people joining here. Part of me wishes like I could message Sim Eric and request to be put at the back of the grid. Unfortunately, he's on a PlayStation. So messaging would not be possible. 10 people's decent. We could get a good race out of 10 people. Are we still on sim damage? We still are on sim damage, so that's a bit worrying. Not gonna lie. I mean, maybe we just send it here. We go with 10 people. Maybe we get some more people for the next race. Hopefully he put me at the back of the grid. Something was changed. The max lobby is now 16 people. Why? He's changing the assist restrictions. Good on him. He's put it on strict corner cutting. So we're no longer on regular corner cutting. We're on strict corner cutting. Car damage is double reduced. For some reason, I feel like Sim Eric may be in the stream. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Assists for my friends. So, not for me. Eric is in the stream. I knew it. Appreciate you in the stream, Eric. Hopefully you heard me requesting to be put at the back of the grid. I know that sometimes it's better to just sit in the stream and lurk, so I appreciate you making yourself known that you were in the stream, because you didn't have to. You could have stayed low-key the whole time. But you didn't, and I appreciate that. Welcome to the party, he says. I'm assuming that means that me and Eric are both going to be at the back of the grid. Hopefully he's put Shay back there with us. Hopefully the Haas fixes our wheel. We didn't switch lobbies, which I know that we usually have to do. Hopefully next race put me and you on the back of the grid. Okay, yep. I mean, if you didn't this race, it's all good. It happens. But if you are still in control, I definitely want to be at the back of the grid. Regardless of who's back there, however many racers we have, put me at the back. It's where I like to start at. You see a lot of action at the back of the grid. Gives chances for overtakes. And you also get better wheel-to-wheel racing. We're going to be starting P1. Where are we at? We're at the Chinese Grand Prix. Lower our pressures. We just got to assume that this is right. And pray that this is the right setup that we have. Here we go. Chinese Grand Prix. In tribute for the weekend. Changing teams did not fix the wheel, unfortunately. Still dealing with the wheel and jankiness, but that's okay. We'll push on. It might have gotten worse in the Haas than it is in the Alpha. It really does make driving pretty difficult. It's very hard to know when you can put the car on the limit because it always feels like you're riding on a curb. I'd love to say that it doesn't affect that much, but it definitely does. See, I have to give him that move. If you're going to send it up the inside and go down the outside deep, you got to at least leave the room, brother. If you leave the door open, you can't just slam it shut. Driving like the wheel, with the wheel like this, the whole race is going to be difficult. Heavy lock up there. It's impossible to race with the wheel like this, man. It is impossible to race with the wheel like this. We'll try and switch teams next race. Hopefully that fixes it again. I don't really know what else to do, honestly. I wish that this didn't happen, especially online. It's actually very, very, very annoying that it only ever happens online races. I wish there was a way to fix it. I wish I knew some way to change it, but that just ain't happening. So we'll finish this whole race with wing damage and a broken wheel, because that's what we're dealing with. This is like half the reason why I'm so contemplating on upgrading the wheel, because I don't know how to get away from this, dude. Like, I don't know if there's anything that I can do to fix the problem that I have when racing online. Oh, man. It's literally slowing my car down. Like, it's... I can hear it rattling the whole entire wheel. This is insane. The Haas may be the worst car we've experienced online. Low-key, it just sounds like I'm making excuses the whole time. I wish I could explain it in a better way that made sense. Like, I have no feel for the car.
Caution, caution.
I'll give you a good move for that. But I hate that people think that those are good overtakes. Because just because you took the inside line and pretty much forced me off the corner does not mean that you're good, brother. I just gotta tell you that. If you can't give someone the wheel-to-wheel space that they deserve, literally pushing me wide the whole race. Good race, Ferrari. Hope you're Eric's friend because you and Eric don't race the same, bud. I mean, it was a good battle with the Ferrari. If we had a wing, we wouldn't even be battling with him. If this goddamn wheel would work, we wouldn't have a problem. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. It literally sounds like it's gonna break the whole time. Go race to the Ferrari. If you're side by side next to someone, just because you're on the inside line doesn't mean you can shove them wide. Doesn't really qualitate a good move in my opinion. Because I could have done the same thing to you, but I didn't. So, beside the point, let's move on. Well, we're going to switch cars again. We'll go into one more race in this lobby under a different team. If the wheel doesn't fix itself, we're going to have to find it. We're going to have to leave this lobby and join a new one. Because I don't know how else to fix the wheel. It chooses to do it whenever it wants. Alright, switch teams. Jump to the Aston. Actually, jump to the Williams. We've raced in the Williams before. We know that the Williams works online. Hopefully, switching teams is all we need to do. I think, honestly, my wheel is coming loose off of the sim bracket. So that could be a big thing. But even still. Alright, we got Abu Dhabi. Excuse me. I apologize. That's what happens when you do no caffeine. I mean, the best that we can hope for really is that the wheel has fixed itself. Because if the wheel didn't fix itself, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Don't know what Eric is changing. Planty, I don't know what exactly you're looking for out of that chat. If you're looking for uptime, it's exclamation point uptime. If you want to know what time it is for me, it's 7:30 p.m. Also known as, what would that be? What's the time where you are? Yeah, I figured that's what you were asking. 7:30 p.m. currently. Those of you who operate on military time, it would be 1900. 1930. Yeah. It's pretty much like a middle of the night. Not middle of the night, but like before dinner time. Well, we don't have a setup around here. Who knows what this setup's going to feel like. Starting P10 here. The wheel did fix itself, luckily. So switching teams was enough. But driving on the circuit was not enough. I mean, that's what happens. I have a hard time knowing what setup we're rocking right now.
Yellow flag.
Really don't have a clue. Nah, Planty, that was not your fault, brother. That's 100% on me, bud. For one, I'm the one that doesn't have a setup around here, and I'm the one that took that corner probably too aggressive after being offline. So, that is not your fault at all. We still see plenty of cars ahead of us, so we still have plenty of time to make some overtakes. P1 in this race is probably not even got a chance. There's no way that I'm making P1. No setup and off the spin. I'm seeing a lot of wheel smashing and car bumping in front of us, so that worries me a little bit. We've made up some moves. Of course, the closer we get to them, the more dangerous we are opening our race up. Because of drivers like him.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
The curves here are just so unforgiving. Not rocking a setup is killing us. The fight with the Alpine pretty much lost us all that time that we made up to the pack. So that's unfortunate. But had we not spun off of lap 1, we wouldn't even be in this problem.
Gap to the next car is around 3 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.8 seconds.
I don't think this balance setup really works around here. Probably going to be our last race of the night. I was getting a call, but I missed it. Maybe they'll call me again.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
We're gaining a lot of time in the corners on the Ferrari, but I just don't think we can do anything on the straights, and we're not close enough for DRS, so. We did get DRS. Somehow. Probably a little too late, though. Had we not had the battle with that Alpine, we would definitely be in front of this Ferrari.
You've been great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
Just missed it. Yo, yo, it's Preston tuning in while I make dinner. Good stuff, brother. What up, P? Appreciate you stopping in, Tooch. We may have one more race in us. We did miss our phone call, unfortunately. Does seem like we missed our call. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. We could have used more there. Obviously, we didn't finish where we wanted to. We had a spin off the jump that just put us pretty down bad, honestly. So that one spin pretty much put the nail in the coffin for me. We've probably got time for one more race here. I would love to not spin. But Ghost spins HB. Very funny. Very, very funny. No, it just wasn't a good showing. Didn't help that we didn't have a setup there. No setups. Pretty detrimental. I think Planty's calling it there. I'd love to get maybe one or two more people in here. All right, we'll go with 6. This will be our last race of the night. We are going to be ending at around 8 o'clock. If we end a little bit earlier, it's because of dinner. Just for reference. We're expecting a better race here than we got out of Abu Dhabi. So, let's throw a setup on. Drop our tire pressure. We're good. Take the S out of Spain, and that's me with my Moser right now. What up, Formula? Welcome in, brother. Appreciate you stopping in the stream. Sure, I can definitely understand that, brother. I can definitely understand that. All right, we're here at the Spanish Grand Prix. See if we can't get some good racing. Starting P5. And the wheel broke. We're not operating with a full wheel yet again.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Oh my God, man. How am I always the unlucky one, bro? This is so frustrating. Oh my God. Eric, your Alpine buddy needs to learn how to drive. So tired of racing this kid, bro. Him and Eric get into a battle and he gets spun and I get my wing damage. Like, bro. Whatever. Whatever. Fucking driving on a controller, trying to go wheel to wheel and can't even drive straight.
We can now use DRS. DRS
Jerry with the sub, dropping the gift. W Jerry in the shot. After fighting with that Alpine car twice in a row, I'm always unlucky. Open lobbies, it doesn't matter. Always end up with wing damage lap 1. Yeah, Formula, it's pretty much me, brother. Even when I'm playing it careful. I literally gave him the position to not be side by side with him because he was about to crash both of us out. And it just doesn't matter. I mean, ultimately, we know that we should be up there fighting with them. In no world do we belong 10 seconds behind.
10.0 seconds.
That's what happens. I mean, you pick up wing damage, you get spun out. That's race done, man. Sometimes part of me is like, part of me questions turning damage completely off for online open lobbies because of things like this happening.
Okay, clear.
Our teammates sideways. Curious as to what happened there with Shay.
Okay, mate,
Super late,
final lap
LOL,
of the
took a
race,
nap.
final lap.
Preston stops in the last 20 minutes of the stream. He was too busy napping. Shay, you'll have to let me know what happened with your brother. If I had to guess, I'm going to say something along to do with the force feedback. I took the S out of Spain. I'm the hype train coordinator, Preston says. Preston and Jerry are battling to be the conductor of the hype train. I took the A out of Spain. Bro can't read right now. LMAO. Shay in a spin cycle. Listen, the messages are smaller than they should be. Okay, and it's sometimes it's tough to read at a short glance. Good racing to Eric. Good racing to Shay. Unfortunate for us, we just can't ever get no race wing damage. I mean, we gave the position up. Oh, good. You can enlarge it, though. I have it enlarged, Shay. It's not to the, like, highest setting that it can be. But it's not on the lowest setting. It's like medium, I think. But for the longer messages, it becomes even harder to read the longer messages if I make the words bigger. So, like, I don't know. I'm also not sitting in the best spot. Like, the camera doesn't give you a good judge on how far up I have to look to read the chat. But I'm looking over this monitor up pretty much to, like, where I would be standing eye level. That's where I'm at on my chat level. We're going to check the theater mode right there real quick. We'll show everyone our unlucky fortunates. I'm pretty sure that we're just going to have to make sense. You got to work with what you got, you know? Exactly. Exactly. Jerry gifts 5 subs. W in the chat to Jerry. Coming out of nowhere in the last 15 minutes of the stream and dropping 5 on your head. Sub goes to Planty. Sub to Tony. Sub to Voodoo. Sub to Fiend and Bobby. And sub goes to Hayden Rogers. W Jerry in the chat. And we'll let the chaos ensue in front of us as the 5 subs just roll through. W Jerry. Alright, here we go. We see the Alpine in front. He's already having problems from jump 1. Always got to come in with a vengeance. W Jerry. That's my boy. That's my brother. So we see him already. He's already swerving and weaving and performing crazy maneuvers. So then the Alpha and him go side by side. Then here we go. This is right here. Right here is when I realized we have to back out. How many subs have you gifted so far, big bro? Asks Shay. I believe Preston is on... I think Preston's on 12 subs. I might be wrong. I might be wrong about that. All right, here we go. This is what we know something bad happens here. He goes wide, slows us down out of the exit. Here comes Eric along our side. He obviously gets a better spot. Way better jump because we slowed down due to his teammate. Preston says he's on 5. Jerry says he's on 12. So I must have the 2 backwards. So Preston is on 6. We got Jerry on 12. W to both of them, mans. Keeping the dream alive. Supporting your boy. All right, we got Sim Eric side by side. We give him the position because we know it's not even worth fighting side by side into that corner. He's on the tail of his Alpine friend. His Alpine friend goes wide here again. So they're side by side. Side by side still. Alpine touches the grass here on the right. Smacks into Eric. Right in front of me. Wing damage. Lose the car. We lose our time. I mean, I don't know if it gets any more textbook than that. That's about as unlucky of a racing incident as you can. I swear one of you went on a gifting rampage not too long ago. Shay, that was both of them in the same night. So they both dropped 5 subs in the same night. So here he is, side by side with Shay. Swerving already, performing crazy maneuvers. Touch of grass and it can kill you. That's why I stay inside, LMAO. We decide to stay out of this move because it wouldn't have been good for us. We open ourselves up. Right there, if we go alongside next to him, he hits our front wing or our front wheel and we spin and race is done. So we have to back out here. Us backing out here just allows Eric to just get side by side. There's no point in racing side by side here. And then it's just them against themselves. Eric's teammate touches grass, hits him, clips the grass, spins his car. We hit him. I mean, it doesn't get more unlucky than that. I'm not gonna say that was anyone's fault. I'll throw it on a racing incident. If we want to blame someone, it's definitely going to be the Alpine who caused the crash. But you win some, you lose some. We got 2 under our belt tonight. We had Jerry coming through late in the stream, dropping mad subs, showing mad love. Preston dropped in the stream late. Should have been ghosted, but EA doesn't know how to make game right. Yeah, literally, as soon as his car went sideways, he should have just been ghosted right there. Preston blames Mother Nature. And, yeah, he was lagging like crazy. It's hard to tell if... Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's lag or if it's controller because, like, I really have seen some people on controller just be swerving like that down the streets. So, like, who knows, man? Who knows? It could have just been the server. Could have been EA. That's the battle that you roll against when you're playing online. We're gonna be live tomorrow. I did need to change the stream time, so we won't be live at 3 p.m. We will be live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be taking part of the third round of the CRL F2 division. I believe it's a 50% race. It's around Zandvoort. We got the F2 race, unless someone decides that they can't make the F1 race, and then we'll be subbing in at 11. So, if we go live at 11, we're in the F1 race. If we go live at 2, we're in the F2 race. Those of you who are tuned in still, we did purchase Le Mans Ultimate recently. Stay tuned for some videos coming out about that. I haven't played much. I played like 40 minutes last night, and I didn't even get to do a race because it was a little bit buggy, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to be making a video about that shortly, so stay tuned for that. Also, the episode 9 of Road to Glory Williams being taken over by Lamborghini will be live Sunday. I'll be recording that and editing it tomorrow, so make sure you stay live for that. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a follow if you're on the Twitch channel. If you're over on the YouTube chat, make sure you hit the sub button, hit the bell so you're notified every single time we go live. Make sure you check out the giveaway details. We'll make a post tomorrow officially, so that way everyone can know how to enter and know what is at stake. I do appreciate everyone stopping in tonight. All the love means very, very much. Keeps me pushing, keeps me grinding. That's going to be it for us tonight. I hope everyone has a great night, and we will catch you guys later. Peace.